Everybody loves a good story, and Megan has one. Losing her eyesight at 25 years old, not knowing if she would regain it. It was due to an autoimmune attack. Megan, tell me what that was like.
Well, my whole world turned upside down. I had a life, I had a plan, and everything was going in one direction, and all of a sudden I couldn't drive, I couldn't really function. I was lucky to be working for you, because anywhere else I wouldn't have been able to work. And everything changed overnight, literally.
And so she had stick-to-itiveness. She kept working with a huge monitor that her fiance got her and trying to find the words on the screen. But she was persistent, like, help me, and let's figure this out. And as soon as she got a break on steroids, we did figure out a bunch of stuff. We figured out that she had different kinds of infections in her gut, and we figured out low vitamin D, and we figured out that she was gluten intolerant and lots of things. We started peeling those away, and what happened?
Within 6 months, I had my vision back. I was able to get glasses, start driving again. I basically got my life back.
And so her story is part of my story, because that's part of the reason her and another chiropractor that was paralyzed were the two things that led me into working with autoimmune patients. Now, Megan, just because we do see a lot of autoimmune patients, what would you share with those patients right now? What would you contribute to them?
Nobody's journey is the same, but you have to stick with it, because just because one thing doesn't work right away or it doesn't work at all doesn't mean there isn't another option. Sticking with something definitely helped me. If we had given up every time something didn't work, I definitely wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be seeing anything. So we definitely had to let it play out that way. Let my body respond the way it was supposed to, and kind of learn from things as they were happening. So just because something didn't work the first day didn't mean it didn't work in 30 days. And sticking with it, and just sticking with it.
And since we're starting to share with other doctors and present on autoimmunity, what would you share with doctors?
Similar story. Your autoimmune patients are going to come in and they're not always going to feel good, and you're probably going to get a lot of negative back from them, but sticking with them and supporting them is the best thing you can do. And if something doesn't work the first time and you know in your heart that it should work, try it again later. There's something else in the way to get to that point.
And you may just have to have a bigger toolbox. I think you shared that with me.
Yes, absolutely. If you have a very small toolbox with 1 or 2 tools in it, you're not going to get where you need to be. It took many different tools to get us through that 6 months. And some I know you'd never used before, but we figured them out. And so it really takes a broader view.
So I'm Dr. Michael Winters, Winters Wellness Chiropractic Redefined. This is Megan, who was a rock star in our office for 5 years, and we're so happy to unite back together again and share this with you.